So what is the answer of first one? Angle of incidence.
50 degree.
50 degree.
50 degree. So angle of incidence is 50 degree. Okay, very good. So when we draw the normal here, this angle of incidence is 50 degree. Okay. Now what is R1? R1. Now you may put your video off, no problem. Only audio should be on when you want to give answer. So this angle, how much? This is 90 degree. This total you are given from here to here 120 degree. So this angle is the R1. So R1 is 30 degree. I you got 50 degree. R1 you got 30 degree. Now what is R2? R2 how you find? So it is A minus R1. Because R1 plus R2 is A. That we have already done. So it is 60 minus 30. So it is 30 degree. So this angle is 30 degree. Now what is delta 1? I minus R1. That is 50 minus 30. 20 degree. Now what is delta 2? Yes. Is this case of minimum deviation? Is the case of minimum deviation? Yes. Here R1 and R2 both are same, equal. R1 30, R2 we got 30. R1 is equal to R2. Or R1 is half of the angle of prism. So R1 and R2 both are equal. So this is the case of symmetric deviation or minimum deviation. So this delta, since this R1 is equal to R2, which is equal to A by 2, that means the ray diagram is corresponding to minimum deviation. Or symmetric deviation. Therefore, what will
Sir,
be?
it is showing very blur, sir. Sir, maybe there is moisture on your camera.
Moisture on the camera cannot be. Camera is dry. Is it clear now?
Yes, sir, not clear.
Yes,
No.
sir.
So this is the case of symmetric deviation. So what will be? This delta 2 will be equal to delta 1. So it is 20 degree. this E will be equal to I. So this angle of emergence will also be 50 degree. Now refractive index of the material of prism. So what will be? Last line, okay. R1 equal to R2 equal to A by 2. So what does it imply? The ray diagram is corresponding to minimum deviation or symmetric deviation. So any one of the 5 conditions what we have discussed yesterday, if any one of the 5 condition is satisfied, that means remaining will be applicable. So here delta 1 equal to delta 2, that will be 20 degree. Angle of emergence will be equal to angle of incidence, that will be 50 degree. Now what is refractive index? So this mu is sin I over sin R1, or it may be sin E over sin R2. So it is sin 50 degree by sin 40 degree. No, R1 is how much? 30 degree. Angle of incidence 50, angle of refraction is 30 degree. So what will be? Sin cancel. 5 by 3? No. Yes? Will it be so? 5 by 3? Can we cancel sin? We can't cancel. We have to substitute the value of sin 50 from the table. You will see whatever value is coming, maybe 0.8 something, it can be coming like that. And sin 30 we are knowing 0.5, and then we will divide it, whatever value is there, that will be the refractive index. So that is same, but find I, R1, R2, delta 1, delta 2, E and mu, that is refractive index of material of prism with respect to surrounding. If BC be parallel to QR. Okay, suppose this is given. Yes, find this. Yes. So and here also again it is given this BC is parallel to QR. What does it mean?
Minimum deviation.
Refracted ray is parallel to base of the prism. So this is also the condition of minimum deviation. So again same everywhere same condition will be means same way we can calculate. So what will be here I
60 degree.
60 degree. Okay. What is R1? So here R1 equal to R2 will be A by 2, that is 30 degree. As refracted ray is parallel to base of the prism, so it will be condition of, or this is the minimum deviation case. Delta 1, delta 2, 60 minus 30, that is 30 degree. What will be delta? Delta 1 plus delta 2, that is 60 degree. In previous one also, we forgot to find. In previous one, delta will be 40 degree. Total deviation produced by prism, 40 degree. What will be E? E and I will be same, that is 60 degree. What is the refractive index?
Sin 60 by sin 30.
Yes. So sin 60 by sin 30. 3 by 2 over half.
1.7.
So 1.73 is the refractive index of material of prism. if refractive index of material of prism is, okay, suppose you have given this one. As angle is given, this angle is also given, refractive index given. That means you are supposed to find all the angles. What will be the angle of refraction at first surface? What will be the angle of refraction at second surface? What will be the angle of emergence? What will be the deviation? And all these parameters you have to mark in the diagram. You will find in rough, you do the rough work. Rough work must be adjacent to the question paper only. Yes, everyone got? So at glance angle of incidence is 45 degree. Actually, this angle of refraction, angle of incidence will be also 45. Now, what will be the angle of refraction? How will you find? By using Snell's law. And you know the sin I over sin R1 will be refractive index of material of prism with respect to surrounding. Sin I by sin R1 will be root 2. So sin 45 over sin R1. Sin R1 will be sin 45 over root 2. Sin 45 is 1 by root 2. So it is half. That means we got R1 equal to 30 degree.
60 degree. 30 degree, sir. 30 degree.
30 degree. So this R1 we got 30 degree. Now what will be R2? How will you find R2? So this R2 will be A minus R1. So 60 minus 30. That is 30 degree. So again, this is the case of symmetric deviation. Since R1 is equal to R2, that means this E will be equal to I. this angle will be 45. This is your complete ray diagram. If especially deviation is asked, what will be the total deviation of the prism? Mark these all deviations. What will be here? This is 15 degree. This is also 15 degree, and this will be 30 degree. So you do the exercise of this topic, what is given in your book, all these. Four A, I think you have finished. You all have finished.
Yes, sir.
Yes. So no one is having any doubt. Very good class. No doubt in this class. Only doubt will be the exam. When exam will be held, after that so many doubts will be that this I didn't get marks here, I didn't get marks here, this is correct, that is correct. Okay, so now you do 4B. Yes.
Sir, here we can't find R1 and R2 by using A by 2.
A by 2 you can't find because this is not given, it is the case of symmetric deviation. You have to complete the ray diagram. This may be the case of symmetric deviation or may not be. Suppose this angle is here 50 degree, then what will be? If this angle of prism is 50 degree, then here is 30 degree, but what is this? This one will become 20 degree, and this is not the case of symmetric deviation. Then we will have to find this E. By the formula, this sine E over sine R2, that is sine 20 degree, will be equal to, again, same refractive index, root 2. By using this, you will have to find E. As we got here R1 and R2 equal, so we came to know it is the case of symmetric deviation. It may not be case of symmetric deviation also. Then in that case, you will have to find this way. R2 will be 50 minus 30, like that. If it is 50 degrees given, then here it will become 50 minus 30 is 20 degrees. So R1 is not equal to R2. So it is not the case of symmetric deviation. Deviations which you gave in the last to know. Learn the deviations means what? Derivations. Okay, derivations are not in the class, not in the syllabus. You will not be asked the derivation. Only the results you have to know. So derivations is not in syllabus, but you have to understand how it came, how the result came. Especially results you are supposed to know. Okay, shall we leave up to here?
Yes, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Yes, sir.
So
Thank you, sir.
next you ask the doubts related to 4A, 4B.
Okay, sir.
Whatever doubts are there related to 4B, you ask next day. And you see the video what was sent to you. The third one, that is third video or related to this, it was sent. Apparent shift, that derivation is. So only first part we have to consider. First part of derivation is in our syllabus. So you see that video how it is coming. and next day we will discuss that part only. Okay, thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.